is Miguel over at HV305 Fab, and today is a special day. We are going to start the tear down on this beautiful van. It is a turbo diesel that we are going to be working on. We are going to be upgrading some of the intercooler piping. We are going to be installing this white bridge on it, which is really tricky to do because it's literally right in front of the turbo and it is such a tight spot to work on, but we are gonna make it work. I think actually this is supposed to be for a Duramax, so there is a good chance that this angle is not even gonna fit properly, so more than likely we're gonna have to cut and redo part of it, but that's that. So yeah, we're gonna be tearing everything down. We're gonna be probably removing the front bumper to give us more wiggle room. Then we're gonna have to start removing all the plastics, all the factory piping, and then see if we can find enough wiggle room to get to the white bridge and remove it. Apparently those use some kind of O-ring and they're very known for leaking boost, so that's basically what we're really trying to do. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna be showing you guys some of this tear down. Let's get it started. Honestly, didn't really know what the hell I was getting myself into, for sure. So, lesson learned. Trying to get back there to that white bridge, it is literally close to impossible. You guys see where that turbo is located? Yeah. So right in front of that turbo, we got the white bridge, which is this piece right here. So I gotta get back there and get the factory one out and then try to make this thing fit, which I know for a fact that we're gonna have to modify it because there's just no way that it's gonna clear that spot that is supposed to be for a Duramax. This is what we got back here. This is literally the room that I have to work with, which is stupid tight. Like, I don't have room for anything. So yeah. So now it's time to get the rest of the manifold out. As you guys can see, my little wrench is back there. I gotta get that one bolt back there just so I can try to get the rest of that manifold out. This piece right here, this whole entire unit, if I could just get this light to stay, this whole entire unit has got to come out, right? So there is a good chance that I may have to remove those studs because they don't clear the firewall. So yes, I was able to remove the top of the manifold. See how disgusting it is inside? So yeah, it took a while to remove literally just that top piece of the manifold, but we're about to try to get the EGR completely removed. I know it's gonna be tight. I don't know if you guys can see, but the inside, bro, it's got so much nasty stuff. I think I just got my microphone in it. Anyways, that's that. So we were able to get the top piece. We still got to get the rest of that EGR system removed. It's kind of hard to see. It's such a tight spot, but this has got to come out, and then that back piece has got to come out. It'll probably be easier to look at from this side. But this piece is still got to come out. Still gotta come out. It's already a little loose. As you guys can see, there's still some coolant in there. I gotta remove one more bolt and then the whole entire thing should be able to slide out, I want to say. So let's do that. All right, so after some fighting, we were able to get all the EGR stuff off. It was literally a pain in the butt to try to get to the last little bolts. Oh sheesh, I still got some coolant in it, but it's kind of hard to tell, but it's disgusting inside. And so anyways, I'm not gonna move that around too much because you still got coolant and stuff. So that's that. We're so close to removing the white bridge, but unfortunately 2 of the bolts are literally impossible to get out. They're hidden and there is just no physical way. The turbo is sitting right in front of it and it's almost bumped straight into the white bridge, so there's absolutely no wiggle room. So the next thing that we are going to do is we're gonna have to remove the turbo, try to see if we can actually just push it back a few inches and try to see if we can get back there. Right now we are removing the charge pipes. We already removed the exhaust. We are working on taking basically this turbo and just unbolt it and hope that we can push it back and off to get to those bolts that are holding the white bridge on point. It's just the bottom bolts, but unfortunately there is just no way of getting where we need to get because of the spot. And I'm going to show you guys on this side. I think you guys can still see the bolt. Let's see, kind of hard to tell, but right here, right there, let's see if I can get it. Let's see. Right there, that's the bolt that is holding the top piece of this white bridge. There's still one at the bottom, same thing on the other side, and it's literally right there. Like it's right in front of the turbo and there is no way to get it out or to fully screw it out. So we have to remove the turbo, push it back. Hopefully we can get about an inch gap and then hopefully put an extension and see if we can get to it from this angle. We just got done removing the charge pipes from the whole entire unit. So now we're gonna start unbolting the turbo and hopefully we have enough room to push it back and get to those last 2 bolts for the white bridge.
What he just said.
We went to put the aftermarket white bridge on, and this is intended to be for a Duramax. And what's happening is the actual flanges, I guess I should say the inlet flanges are completely off. They don't even, I mean, they're not, I think you can see it pretty good like that. So anyways, we ended up cutting it because what we want to do is eliminate this gasket, which is always leaking, first of all. Second, we wanted to use an actual aluminum pipe on it to kind of keep the air temp just a little lower. The idea is to basically weld it somewhere around there. Super uncomfortable. We're in. We are in. I can't even believe that it's fitting. All right, so we got the part welded. The white bridge, it is welded. Ooh, right there we go. It's all the way around. It's also welded inside. We are not done yet. We still got to actually polish it, and we're gonna deburr some of these welds down and make it nice and, you know, nice and clean. Make it to where it's gonna flow a little better. But yeah, it's there. So now we're gonna clean it up, and then this bad boy should be going in today. So we are excited about that. All right guys, so we were able to finish grinding and polishing some of those welds on the inside of the white bridge. Unfortunately, I totally forgot to record a video of the finished product, but You can still see it. And I'm gonna try to. That's how clean the inside looks. All right, so we were able to get the white bridge in there. Everything is fully tight, which it took quite a minute because the brand new gaskets obviously were, you know, fully expanded. So it took a bit to actually settle in there. But now we are working on the intercooler piping. As you guys can see, I already did the 90 and I did a little bit of an angle. Already fully welded this bad boy. So now I'm gonna be working on welding this corner, and then that should be it for that side. So we are here. The customer asked us if we could actually heat wrap the charge pipes and the down pipe to try to avoid some of that heating that is kind of spreading throughout the whole entire unit. So we went ahead and did that. Wrap the whole entire charge pipe. We are going, I forgot to film by the way, but we are going to be filming me wrapping up the down pipe, and then we are actually going to be doing the whole entire exhaust. So this is going to be a pretty nice project. It is 5-inch piping. Our friends over there at JMD ended up hooking us up with some amazing product. This thing is huge, dude. I mean, 5-inch. Look at this thing. What the fuck? We got the hangers. We got some of the straight pieces. We got some 45s. I'm still getting everything out of the box, but we're gonna be filming some of that. Show you guys how we prep all of our material, the welding and all of that. Right now we got Bennett putting everything back together. We're still working on literally fully assembling the turbo back in and replacing all the gaskets with brand new ones and making sure that we are back, you know, like we should be. So Bennett is taking care of all that good stuff for me. One more week or so and we'll be all set. So yes, and happy to have a gun because it has been. Yes, it has been just so challenging.
It's been a project.
Everything about it has been very interesting.
You've learned a lot too.
Yes, definitely. So,
to
yeah.
all the people that said they couldn't do this, HB 305 Fab, we got it done.
We did it, and yeah. And if we had to do it again, we won't do it. So don't ask us. Don't fucking ask us, because we're not gonna do it again. So yeah. Just got done with this intercooler pipe. We ended up doing a 90 right here and just a quick little angle. So we are going to test it out and see how she fits. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is we loosen this up so that we could actually raise it up a little bit. That's it. Plenty of clearance on this side, plenty of clearance on that side. I think we're looking pretty good. And they ended up fitting so perfect. So perfect. This one as well. I mean, the clearance is literally on point. So we got the down pipe all tagged up. We are purging it so that the welds on the outside and the inside look the same. Better penetration, no chances of anything cracking. So we are doing it right now. We're gonna wait about 5 minutes or so, probably less than that, and then start welding it. And then as soon as we get done with that little piece, we're gonna start moving forward, do the straight piece, probably add a V-band somewhere around here, and then work our way all the way to the back. I prepped 2 of the 45s, so still haven't done any of the straight pieces. I'm probably gonna do that after lunch because I'm gonna have to prep down one and more than likely 2 more. All right, so that's what the down piece looks like. Now we're gonna start prepping the straight piece so that we can actually put this piece on and start throwing the exhaust all the way back out of event somewhere around here, and then going with the tip. So that's that. Currently just adjusting the very last little part of it. So while it was getting cut, I decided to jump on the cold side, and I decided to go ahead and start making that, you know, that air box that I wanted to make for the filter, trying to get this thing completely done. And so it ended up turning out like this. I'm gonna drop some more pictures so you guys can kind of check it out, but that was pretty much it. It is a very tight spot. So that's pretty much what we ended up doing. Anyways, that was that. So then now we are working on putting everything else back. You know, still struggling through things here and there, kind of making sure that everything is on point. We still got to put all the couplers and all that good stuff on with the clamps and whatever else. But so far it's looking so good. This weekend, I think we're gonna be focusing on like the bumper and stuff. What do you think we're gonna be doing this weekend, man?
Yeah, after we finish up getting all the, tidying up all the stuff, getting the small bolts back in place, all the brackets back in place, get it back to OEM, factory looking, of course with all the brand new tubing and everything else, we're gonna start tackling the front bumper. The customer requested that he would like a little bit of more air coming in to pull off this van, because using it for what he does is pulling a long haul trailer, and that can also build up heat. So we're trying to get as much air as we can into the intercooler from that. So we have a plan on cutting out the front of the bumper and this section right here. We're going to kind of do like a 45-degree angle. So when he's traveling, the air will get pushed up inside through the front grille to give it a little bit more security of being able to pull back off. We also got to run these back through the front grille, tidy up everything, get everything hooked back up. What we got going on so far. We had to modify the bumper because the customer wanted to change the light setup. So anyways, we ended up cutting everything and just welding a very strong bar for support. You know, we ended up making that airbox that turned out pretty good. All the intercooler piping has been done. All the sensors back where they should be. So all that stuff is looking good. Bennett took care of a whole bunch of gaskets and leaks and things that had to be taken care of. Mechanical issues and blah, blah, blah. But it was, yeah. I think the light, I need the light. Let me get the light. Just give me the light. Yeah. Yes, thank you. So everything is back in. Super excited. So yeah, the exhaust is back together as well. This is a 6-inch tip, 4-inch pipe all the way around.
Nice. It sounds really good. Yeah. We are ready to hit the next project. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the whole episode. We try to record as much as possible. It was kind of hard because the time limit. I mean, we literally had 6 weeks to finish this whole entire project, and it was crazy. I mean, it was so much. I mean, from intercooler piping to exhaust work, from custom making that freaking white bridge to custom lines to, I mean, the custom airbox by itself was quite a bit of a project. So everything has been a challenge with that car, or van. But you know, we're there, we did it. So extremely happy with that. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the whole episode. If there's anything that you guys have as far as questions or anything like that, please feel free to reach out. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We do it all.